Rolling past the start line, engine screaming roar. Northwest Truck Series is kicking down the door. ARCA rigs are flying, dusting up the pines. Sasquatch in the stands, sipping moonshine. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. 3 wide in the corner, engines revving high. A southern tradition beat the northwest sky. Checkered flags are waving, hearts beat like a drum. Sasquatch roars for every single run. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race drivers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Guitars are slinging, tracks taking a groove. Northwest boys got nothing to prove. Grabbing gears and rubbing doors. Northwest racers always bringing more. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Watch Northwest Racing with Charles, Wesley, and Jeremy on LSRTV. And maybe Bigfoot too.
You don't just watch this kind of racing, you feel it. You feel it in your chest when the green flag drops, in the dirt hanging in the air. And when you can't be there in person, when the night's long and the engines fire somewhere miles away, that's where we come in. From the front stretch to your front porch, from the stands to your living room, the best racing you'll ever see lives right here. This ain't just a stream, it's the edge of your seat.
I mean, my big boy size here. Oh, this thing right here is pretty sporty. I'm gonna try it out. Man, this thing's love right here, boy. We'll be here for a minute.
Welcome to Racing 101. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to drive a super late model. Appreciate you coming by, Bags.
Well, I enjoyed it.
All right, have a good day.
Same-day shipping.
You got to go.
Will you help me get this thing to the house?
Same-day shipping.
Ultra Shield seats. So comfy, you don't want to get out of them. Available at Day Motorsports.
I think I put this thing in the living room.
Elevate your next event with our next level screens. Bring them closer to the action. Stunning LED displays for sporting events, concerts and festivals, corporate conferences, trade shows, or seminars. Captivate your audience. We deliver, set up, and let your crowd see every moment. Provide real-time content updates. Advertise to large audiences. And with our content services on site, reach maximum exposure. This is Done Right TV, LED screen rentals and sales. Call or visit us online. Bookings are going fast.
The Northwest Racing Series is back again at the virtual Talladega Super Speedway, where it is time to shake and bake in the Group Therapy 175 for the ARCA Series. Milling begins after the caution and the big one. A little hot sauce, a little water. That's a great combination for more fire. And we welcome you to the Northwest Racing Series. iRacing on LSRTV and CRN. I'm Wesley Outland. Jeremy Stanley is MIA tonight. Hopefully everything's going okay. For everybody that was asking about my son Nathan, I want to let everyone know that he has to go see a specialist at Duke to see if he has to have surgery on his foot, leg, and back after what happened to him on Monday. So keep your thoughts and prayers with my son Nathan. That's why I had to abruptly leave out of nowhere about 30, 40 laps into the race on Monday. But we're back. Talladega. Jake Pitangoro got his first ever Northwest win, and we're ready to see what they'll do here with the ARCA cars tonight. I'm Wesley Outland. We have, of course, Charles Wooten on production and color. Charles, it's been a long time since we've called a race together, but we're ready to go here at Talladega. Gotta love this place.
No habla español. Yes, Jake did win. I don't count it because he didn't show up for post-race obligations. So I don't know if I count that win. It has been a long time, and I was going to say something else, and to be honest, I was going to say, it's good he's going to a specialist. I went to a specialist once. It didn't help any. I think it was a different kind of specialist, so it was one for my brain, and it didn't work.
Yeah, so hopefully, obviously, he broke his foot, and they're still waiting to see what will come from that. I know a cast was what he was wearing, but he just needs to take a break, right? Just take a break. So, nonetheless, we are ready to go here at Talladega. Jeremy Stanley is obviously not going to be here, so me and Charles will call the race together. Obviously, Talladega is a very fun track. The ARCA cars are exciting. They are fun, and you just got to love Talladega, right? Super speedway racing, the beating, the banging, the obviously the avoidance of the big one. So obviously, can you tell us the leaderboard at the moment? All right, Carrie. Right now, Gary Nichols looks like he's the fast qualifier. There is under a minute left to go in qualifying. I think qualifying was already done, so they are having the drivers' meeting. Gary Nichols, Kevin Smith, Tyler King, Toby Ritters, followed by, of course, the drivers of Sean Brightsman, top 5 at the moment. I'll give you the rest of the lineup here in a little bit because it gives us something to talk about when the race begins. So, Jake Pitangoro coming off of a win at Talladega on Monday in the trucks. Obviously, now ready to see what these ARCA drivers to do. And Charles, Gary Nichols, there's a guy that normally is in the back, struggles, crashes, doesn't do well. He's on the pole here at Talladega.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about anybody doing good or bad. I did that Monday night, and I picked 3 winners. And all 3 of them either crashed out or had connection problems. So, essentially, I've been banned from talking good or bad about drivers in any of these races. That was not the finest hour for me. So, yes, but on a serious note, Gary Nichols doing good sitting on pole.
Well, the drivers will now get ready to grid as we get you ready for tonight's race. I think it'll be 60 laps tonight. I know they ran 60 laps on Monday. Is it 66, I guess? 66 laps. Oh, well. 66. All right. Anyhow, let's give you the starting lineup. Ready to go in Talladega. Couple of Fords and Chevrolets on the front row with Gary Nichols and Kevin Smith on row number 1. Tyler King and Daytona winner in the trucks, Clifford Toby Ritters, row number 2. Ford and Chevrolet, row 1, row 2, right there. Then it's a Toyota and a Ford. Row 3 with Sean Breitzman and Bryce Dickman. Row number 4 will find Ryan Bay, Jake Peningoro firing off 8th winner on Monday night in the truck race. And row 5 will find the Toyota Chevrolet connection of James Vining and Bobby Grady. Your top 10 there, Charles.
Wesley, I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to let you read the full grid because I can't see it.
Row number 6 will find Ryan Balloon, followed by Brian Barnes. Row number 6. Row 7 will find the Billings, Montana Team LSRTV connection of John Odenbacher and Jeff Stabnow. Row 8, Kyle Matthews, Jason Lincoln, Fords. Row number 9 will find Seth Cooper and Dylan Matthews. Top 20. Row 10, Troy Daggett and Frank Harris. Shotgun on the field. Callum Guy-Roy, followed by Travis Barnes. Row 11, row number 12 on the grid. We'll find Ray Partridge as well as Paul Newton. Josh Childress and Tim Garski, Chevrolet and Ford make up row 13. Row 14, Ryan McLeod and Taylor Alto. Brett Johnson, Dana Rogers, row number 15, your top 30. Tom Wyken in the back, starts 31st. Devin Matthews, Stephen Paulison, all in Fords, starts 32nd, 33rd. Dan West Jr., Chevrolet, 34th. Ray Fournier will start 35th, and Devin West will be the starting lineup of the Northwest Racing Series best of 36 ARCA cars. Ready to go here this evening. There you go, Michael. There you go, Charles. There you go, Jeremy.
Did you call me Michael?
I'm just going down the line like, the TV show. Remember the TV show? What the hell show was that called?
I don't know. Is this one of them where you're going to date your age a little bit?
No, I guess I am.
Okay, so speaking of dating age, while we're waiting this green flag to drop, apparently I dated my own age because Jeremy didn't know about the gum that I was talking about. It was the Fruit Stripes. It had the 5 flavors.
Fruit Stripes!
Yeah, with the little...
Fruit Stripes gum!
He didn't know what Fruit Stripes was.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Yeah, the little zebra. He came with tattoos and everything.
What was the name of that show called? The Waltons? Remember the Waltons? Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Harry. Good night, Philip. Good night, Charles. Good night, Jeremy. Good night, Wesley. Was it the Waltons? I think it's the Waltons. Yeah. Anyhow, Charles is here. And we're getting ready to go race. So let's take a look at the race analysis for tonight. I think it was the Waltons. There it is.
Oh, we don't know. It should be 20. Lap 20 will be the stage.
Yeah, competition caution. Yeah, lap number 20, stage 1, and then the push to the finish for another 46 laps. Weather conditions, there they are right there as we are getting ready to go to green here in Talladega. Partly cloudy, 77. Sim temp, track temp at 95. Humidity 60%, partly cloudy as it will be. Kevin Smith on the outside. Better give that room back to Gary Nichols. He's the pole car. Gary Nichols better fire. Wow.
Is there going to be a black flag?
Oh, my goodness. I got to wonder if there's going to be a penalty here, Charles, given to the 00, because even when they crossed the scoring loop, Kevin Smith was in the lead. Maybe that's why he's backing down. He's giving it back.
He gave it back and then some. He gave him about 3 or 4, but really, we talked about it Monday. You can be in 20th and be in 2nd in a lap, so it really don't matter too much, especially not on lap 1 of 66. However, I wouldn't want to go too far back because after Monday, we had a few cautions.
Yeah, I think there were about 10 cautions on the truck race. Jake Peningoro picking up the win. As the field will work their way now through turn 4, Bryce Dickman's car wicked loose, and there goes the penalty. Kevin Smith on pit road. I told you. Oh, no, Charles. Not a way to start the race at the Airstream entry for the man out of Washington.
Yeah, that is not how you want to start a race. And unfortunately for him, he's going to. You know, just, you know, what do you do? I mean, one hand, you don't want to lag back too back and end up causing a huge wreck, but you got to stay behind the leader. And, yep, there it is, drive-through penalty.
Drive-through penalty for the 0-0 of Kevin Smith. I had a feeling it was coming.
That is unfortunate. I mean, and I'm sure he's not happy about it because, again, all you had to do was just lift a little bit, but, you know, if you do, you could cause a big one, too. So, you know, I believe the saying, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Lap number 2 now. Crank up that car noise a little bit, Charles, if you don't mind. Really low. I love hearing them cars whiz by.
Oh, jeez. Oh, please don't tell me you love the vibrations.
Oh, wow. It's going to get your attention. It's Ryan Bay in the lead. He's on the inside of Matthew. Oh, wow.
We're going to do you something real quick.
Working on form, down to the inside, Ryan Bay in front. Bloom to the inside of Matthews. Leak is there as well, along with Tyler King. Keep an eye on that 50 machine. Right up under the back end of Matthews' cars. Now Bloom on the inside. Gets a big push in a 2-car tandem to Ryan Bay. Tell you what, Ryan Bay looked really good in the truck on Monday night in the truck race, Charles. And obviously, I know Jake Piningoro picked up the victory. Oh, trouble. Matthews into the outside safer barrier. Alabama gang super stretch. Cars are spinning, zigging, zagging. Stab now, just getting through the crash. The sport cars are involved. Sheet metal debris dangled on the back straightaway. And a caution will come out involving Kyle Matthews, Seth Cooper, and Ryan McLeod. Here's a replay. Bryce Dickman also involved. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, the initial incident wasn't too bad. It was 2 cars, and then after that, then you got Bryce Dickman. And, well, really, it's just a couple of drivers. Seth Cooper got involved in this somewhere.
Well, the 98 spun right there. The 98 spun around. I think he got into it with Bryce Dickman.
Let's see.
Keep an eye on it. What's here? There it is. Wow. Whoa. Nowhere to go for the 38 either.
Yeah. So I believe the term, you had a wreck and then a traffic jam. And there was no getting through for some of these drivers, unfortunately.
I don't think it's maybe Seth Cooper's car. More damage than anybody. The 34 of Matthews as well. So Seth Cooper, Matthews' car. Both with the front ends gone. Front looking like a modified, if you will. Exposing the front compartment of the engine and the radiator.
And I think I speak for both of us. Me and you both, we love dirt track racing and modifieds, but they're on the wrong track here tonight.
Yeah, you don't want to be looking like a modified on this place, for sure. You want all the fenders you can. All the sheet metal on the car you can as well.
And
Caution out in the early going is the first caution will come out here on lap number 4. They got about 4 or 5 laps under their belt. Well, about 3.5 laps, and then the caution coming out. Josh Childress on pit road. Gary Nichols, the pole machine on the pit lane. Alto, Barnes, Matthews, all pitting here early, Charles.
Yeah, and this is excuse me, a little bit sooner for the first caution than we had on Monday night. Well, you were here for that part until you got the scary knock on your door. You know, you thought someone was trying to mug you at first. But, yeah, a little bit earlier than the Monday night. I know Jeremy said he was looking forward to this race. He thought it was going to be a little bit better. I do hope he's right. I hope we go green after this. But this could be the sign of things to come here for the remainder of these 66-lap race.
Yeah. Ryan Bay, obviously, right now having the opportunity to stay up in front, as well as Ryan Bloom. The Ryan show up on the front row as Tyler King, Sean Brightsman, James Vining, the Catman currently right now in the top 5, as we'll get ready to re-rack them, restack them here. There will be 2 stages. The first one will go for 20 laps. And then, of course, there will be another 46 laps, I believe, for stage number 2 to push it to the end. There is 2 attempts at overtime if need be. And there is the driver of the Naum entry, number 29, the Chevrolet of Ryan Bay. Ryan Bay, no stranger to run into the Northwest ARCA program. There's Ryan Bloom. By the way, first championship, Charles, and I guess we're unveiling how long we've been doing this. If you remember, the first ever championship Ryan Bloom ever got, it was with ARCA back in COVID year 2020.
Yeah, we've been at this probably too long, to be honest. I am to the point I've said the day Jeff retires, I'm retiring. You know, I thought that would be 3 years ago. He keeps on a ticking, and well, this season he keeps on getting a licking too. But he just keeps going. He don't want to retire, so well, I'm still here.
If there's any inclination, the good news is we are closing in on the home stretch of what is the spring division. Excuse me, for what is the spring division for trucks and ARCA. So tonight, Talladega, the penultimate race of the season will be next Monday and Thursday night in Iowa. And then the championship will be decided at Homestead, Miami. And then, am I right, Charles? Then we take off for what, till September? After September, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's about a month we take off. And then we come back in September for the main series. But we will have some filler in there. We got the Tuesday series, Crown Jewels coming in. That's something
you want to unveil that? Have you unveiled it? You got a logo for them yet?
No, we don't. Well, the same logo they used to have, but we don't have it ready to go. But we will have that ready to go. It's going to be 10 weeks starting August 4th. Assuming we have a crew for it. We're working to get the crew together. We know we have a producer. We're just working to find the announcing crew.
Producer, director, and brother.
You might as well just put me as race control. I'll be the judge, jury, and executioner too.
I'm telling you, man. Wow. So true story, everybody. Cameron Ruggles, he got banned from iRacing. He did a boo-boo. He did something wrong. I'm not sure, but they banned him for like, what, 2 years? All right, Charles?
He's
3 back.
Years. I actually,
3 years. It's been 3 years.
Him. It's been 3 years. I messaged him and said, hey, you know, are you still banned? Do you want to bring this back? If you're not, if not, I'd like the rights to take it over so we can run it. Because we like doing the series. And he said, I'll get back with you. Let me get with iRacing. He got with them, and they actually appealed his thing and got him unbanned.
You have learned your lesson. You're now on probation after 3 years served.
So probably could have got him back a little sooner, but, it is what it is. So we're glad to have him back.
Prison. He is released from iRacing prison. Cameron Ruggles, welcome back, brother. All right, let's see what happens as the field makes their way back inside the Geico restart zone, and we will be ready. Oh, no, United Rentals. Come on, Wesley. United Rentals restart zone, and we are back underway. Ryan Bay with a throwback to Bill Elliott in the mud colors for the Ryan King driver.
Yeah, with these throwback, that's
Tyler
like
King. Look at that. Nice.
I thought it was the largest Darlington track I'd ever seen with the throwback paint there. But like I said, I think Tyler King is due for the win. He had a good shot on Monday night, and then I picked him, and then all of a sudden he just dropped connection. That was it. He was out of the race. So he was fast on Monday, and I think he might have a shot here tonight.
You remember the Budweiser colors, right? For Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Chase Elliott's dad.
Yeah.
And a lot of people might not know this, but Bill Elliott was the fastest. Oh, trouble! Frank Harris turned into the pack, into the tri-oval, and they're crashing again. Paulison involved, slamming into it is Matthews. So is Dan West Jr. And caution will come out for the second time in the tri-oval. Oh, no.
I just got turned.
Yeah, he was over the front bow of somebody's car, and he went around, and the Sunkiss just got crushed.
Yeah, right there.
Is that Gorski? Is that Gorski again? Yep, I think so. I think so, Charles, the 04. And remember, Gorski kind of done, remember what happened at Pocono with Paul Newton? Tim Gorski kind of being I don't want to say it was aggressive, but he didn't back off the bumper of the 77. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I have a feeling
Watch
we're going to
this
see a lot
again.
of bumper hooks going on. We'll go back.
Now you crab walking.
There you go. We'll put it in slow-mo.
Yeah, there it is. Left rear hook right there. Tim Gorski. And around you go.
Ooh.
Brian Barnes nowhere to go. Wow.
Got some airtime on the hood. And here comes the
Ray
55.
48, some
just
front nose
nowhere.
damage. And Dan West Jr. T-boned the passenger side of the Harris car. Wow. Paulison. Dairy Queen car crashing.
Yeah, something tells me that ice cream fell off the cone at this point. You know, they got some tough ice cream, but I don't know if it's going to withstand getting just head first into a wall. I don't. You have Dairy Queens up there, right?
Do I know?
Y'all have Dairy Queens up in the north,
We do,
right?
yes. Dairy
It's,
Queen, Dairy Queen, Dairy King.
So for the
Yeah.
sad people that don't have Dairy Queens, it's cool. That's why you see Sean Brightsman, his Blizzard cars were upside down, is because they will take the ice cream cone and they hold it upside down for a second. If it falls off, I guess it's free because you're not going to eat it. I mean, it's on the floor at that point. But I've never actually had one fall on the floor, so it's kind of interesting. Although the only Dairy Queen we had growing up, they shut them down because it was a crap hole. But we have a better one now, and they will still turn it upside down, and if it falls off, it's free, which, again, you would hope it would be because I'm not eating ice cream off your floor.
I would hope not.
I mean, I'm guessing you just like floor ice cream.
I don't know. Ice cream has to have like that 5-second rule, right? I mean, I drop a little ice cream on the floor. I'm going to scoop it back up and try to.
I would agree with that maybe in my own house. I'm not scooping it off their floor. I don't know how dirty their floor is at Dairy Queen, but at my house, maybe. I don't know. We'll poll the fans out there watching. If you drop ice cream on the floor at your house, are you 5-second ruling it, or are you just going to, scoop it and throw it in the trash can? And speaking of food, while we're under caution, Wesley, how are we doing on that 24-pack?
I love my crystals.
And it's 24 sandwiches, hamburger, not a 24-pack of the other.
I love
stuff.
my crystals, man. I love my crystals. I can't believe that you ain't never had any.
We don't have a crystal here. We have like Sonic, McDonald's, Burger King,
Yeah.
Carl's Jr.
You know,
We have a lot of
and like,
places.
like Whataburger. I was all excited. Like when Whataburger first, come out, it was either me or Jackie and me or getting Chance Wayne food. And then all of a sudden, it's just like you just get so burnt out with it. You're just like, oh, okay, all right, we had it for a while. I haven't ate it in a good while, so maybe I need to put Whataburger back on the list again. So
I did tell you you'd get burnt out on it. It has a wow factor. It's new, but it's not what it used to be. Sorry, Whataburger, you used to be the thing. Now I will give them this, like their patty melt hamburger or sandwich, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Their specialties are amazing. Sorry, Whataburger, if you're listening, fix your French fries. They're a soggy, nasty mess now. When Sonic is outdoing the crispiness of the French fries to you, you've done something wrong. Go back to the drawing board. Speaking of crispy, hopefully we don't have any crispy wrecks out here, but we are getting ready to go. Lights are off.
ready for the field to start back up again. Go back to racing as they work the back straightaway. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those. I like Whataburger. I do, and I love the milkshakes. Can't go wrong without the milkshakes. Those are really good.
You know, I've never had one of their milkshakes. However, I will say this: when I was growing up, we had a Whataburger inside our mall, and you got to keep in mind, I'm like summer break. I'm in junior high, elementary. And my mother was one of those that would go do the mall walking because you could get in there before the mall opened and like walk the mall for exercise. And I didn't. I went in the Whataburger and didn't know what they were called. They were taquitos or whatever. Well, I went up there and asked for tequilas.
You asked for tequila? You asked for tequila?
Yeah, I thought it was tequila. It was taquitos or whatever.
Taquitos. Yo, Whataburger, I was a tequila. We got a song based on that, right? You know.
You can imagine the surprise to the lady in there when I asked for it.
Tequila.
Pretty sure that was in one of the Ninja Turtle movies.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman did it on the bar one time, dancing to that song. And it was also whenever them kids were riding the merry-go-round from the movie The Sandlot. Back to green here at Talladega. And their merry-go-round continues as we roar to finally 8 remaining in stage number 1 here. Ryan Bay with a restart down to the inside. Outside King up top. Finding Grady. Bloom gets passed by Brightsman now, or flip-flop that for 5th.
Yeah, they're looking James Vining a heck of a run for him as he dropped 2 spots, but still up there. And I'm not going to lie, I saw that 88 that popped into the view there for a minute. And when I saw the green on the hood and the yellow, I instantly thought of Mellow Yellow car. I don't think that's what a sponsor is, but that is what came to mind when I saw that 88. I believe it's his Gravedigger, actually.
Yep.
That's an interesting paint job. I'm not sure who it is because I don't see an 88 on track or on the scoring. Oh yeah, it's Taylor Alto. I'm digging the Gravedigger paint job. The question is, Wesley, if he's Gravedigger, is he gonna like jump up and crush the other competition?
I mean, look out, Dennis Anderson. Ain't that a bad-looking car right there, man? You know, do you remember Munster trucks? I mean,
dude.
You know, the Munster truck Gravedigger. You know, that was.
One of the highlights of my life was getting to do work for them when I was doing photography. And you get to see them up close, and they're even bigger. Even with their little wheels on, they're big.
Oh, yeah, I used to announce Munster Jam during the winter time. And, Tim Garski getting a little close with Gravedigger.
Yeah.
He's might be a grave robber.
He got up there and said tappy tap, and then he thought better of it. You know, we could have had a wild wreck if that would have went out that way, but he thought better of it. It did, unfortunately, cost him about 8, 9, 10 spots, but he did think better of it, so that's good, and we stay green in just a few laps until the stage, I believe 6 now.
So King in the lead, Grady second, followed by Bay, 1, 2, and 3. Alto right now in the top 5. As now the Budweiser throwback colors of Tyler King on the inside, the leader, Bay up top. Here comes Taylor Alto pushing the 88 and the 29. Oh, they make contact. Up the hill goes the 88, the 29 in the bottom. They get away from one another, clear the air, and now they draft each other now into turn 2.
And they're not wrecking, but they're doing everything to do that they need to do. They're beating and banging out here. You know, Wesley, if I didn't know better, I think we were on a short track with all the beating and banging. But, correct me, we are at Talladega, correct? We're not at a Martinsville. Yep, it said this is Talladega on the wall, so we are not at Martinsville.
Yeah, this is Talladega.
They're racing like it's a short track out here. The fender rubbings, the beating and the banging. we very well could see the big one early in this race.
And there's a caution. Another yellow flag. Trouble on the racetrack. It's Jason Leak that has crashed. As Taylor Alto threw a block on Ryan Bay and Tyler King. And there's the replay. Oh, wow. Kevin Smith, wrong place, wrong time, outside pole starter. Wow.
That's unfortunate. Oh, right there. And, you know, we talked about it earlier. He got that penalty, drive-through penalty, for essentially jumping the start. I wouldn't call it that. He just was a little bit ahead of the leader when it happened. But because of that, he was back here in the field where all this was going down.
Yep. Amongst all the chaos. And that's the outcome of what happened. Watch this again now. 3 wide. Keep an eye on that car as the 69 not given room and Leak not backing down. Tim Garski gets put into the safer barrier. And then all of a sudden, slamming sideways, collected. Kevin Smith, nowhere to go. Let's go on board with Kevin Smith. That should be a interesting in-car reaction for the 00 out of Walla Walla, Washington. Watch this coming up as Jason Leak goes back up the banking, just missing the pole car of Gary Nichols as well. Wow. Watch this, 00 on board. Kevin Smith. No, hang on. Oh, we need to rewind it. Rewind your life, rewind your life, rewind your life, rewind your life. All right, now let's see. What the hell? Charles, that's the way it looks, right? I mean, he's just having his own little race. He's in his own world. He's racing, he's focused, and all of a sudden, you're turned every which way but loose from the monkey.
Yeah, I would be willing to bet he never saw that coming. He was just cruising along, thought he was clear, and all of a sudden he just got checked right into the rear panel, and that was all she wrote.
Vining is the 333, the Cat Man, coming off of pit road.
I got a little scary there on pit road. They were actually still transparent, as you would say. But in your lane, you are transparent. On pit road itself, you can turn people. They were both outside their pit box. That was borderline. You know, James Vining could have got hooked there just now.
Alto, Bay, Matthews, King, Grady, top 5 as we have just completed our 3rd caution of the night here at Talladega. Also closing in on the final laps of stage 1. We are going to take a break. We're back in a moment. We haven't took one yet.
What really sets On-Demand Shirts apart from everybody else is our people. Our people really care about every job that comes through here, and they treat it as their own. That paired with state-of-the-art equipment that we use on everything that we touch, that's really what ends up providing the top-notch quality that you guys come to expect. Because we've printed stuff from anywhere from a small boutique shop all the way to Fortune 500 companies, we have experience that goes all across every industry you can think of. From a very small job to 200,000 plus shirt job, we can handle it. Your brand is more than just a logo, it's an identity. At On-Demand Shirts, we create professional apparel that makes a statement. From uniforms to corporate gifts, your brand is in good hands. Contact us today so we can help elevate your company.
Welcome back to Talladega in the Northwest Racing Series ARCA program. Put that little logo up on the screen. The logo, did a good job on it. There it is. Group therapy. Okay, children. Okay, get in line, behave.
Someone's in
Charles,
chat saying
nothing
hi,
to say?
Wesley and Charles, but I don't know who it is. Mainly because my MacBook is so small I can't read it. But
Craig Franklin says hello, Wesley and Charlie. Hi. Yeah. By the way, Charlie, it's not his name's not Charlie. It's Charles.
that was that.
Craig
Charlie
Franklin.
was my granddad. I only knew him for about 5 years, 3 years,
Yeah.
5 years. I don't remember
Cheer
much
up,
about him, but I remember
Charlie.
eating his green Jello and locking my grandmother in a closet. But that's a whole nother story.
What did you say? Your grandpa Charlie like green Jello and locking your grandma up in the closet? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
I ate his green Jello once, and then I locked my grandmother in her closet. So
Oh, you did it.
yeah, I did it, not him.
Oh my God! I was about to say, when we talk about domestic, you unveiled domestic violence on the air.
Nah, them old timey closets where the locks on the outside, I guess. And she was in there, and I shut the door and locked it. and then I went and told him myself.
He said, "I locked her ass in the closet. I locked her in the closet. I ate his green jelly. What did you say it was? Green
green
yogurt?
Jello.
Green Jello. I said jelly. Green Jello.
I was a mischievous
Green
little
jelly.
kid.
You said green jelly. So yeah, locked her in the closet, but it was actually Charles that did it. Back underway. Green flag. Final lap, by the way, for stage 1 here in Talladega.
Now when they're talking about group therapy.
Oh, this will be
in chat.
fun. A one lap shootout here, Charles.
Yeah, we may need some group therapy after this one because it can get a little hairy. With 1 lap to go, all bets are off. They're going to be jockeying for every position they can, so it's going to be interesting to see who we get to talk to here in about a half a lap.
Into 3. Here they come. Working now out of turn number 4. It is Ryan Bay. Bay got a bump from King. King up high. Now down low. Here comes a throwback color to that one with McLeod. Ryan McLeod to the inside. He'll throw the black on Alto. Meanwhile, Bay passed by King. Bay will hold him off and win stage 1 with the help of Daytona truck winner Toby Ritters. And now the caution's out after 1 lap of exciting action and fury. Get the green Jello ready.
I say we just do 1 lap shootouts. Just 1 lap, call a caution.
Guys, slow down. Caution's out.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's caution, and if on the
And they're not
iRacing
stopping.
no, because in their headsets, all they hear is catch the pace car, catch the pace car. So they keep flooring.
Catch the pace car. Catch the pace car.
They got to find
Catch
the pace car,
car.
who's probably on the backstretch right now.
Yes.
Yeah, no pace car. You pace car gone.
Are they still green?
No, they're under caution.
No, they're under caution. They just got to catch the pace car.
Yeah, you'll see them slowing down. Pace car should be coming out
Yeah,
onto the backstretch here.
On the apron, I bet you he's on the apron on the racetrack, on the backstretch.
There, see, now he's slowing down.
There he is. I see you. I see you. Now, if he was the late Kyle Busch, he'd like be hitting the back end of the pace car, you know.
Yeah, it's still weird that you have to say the late Kyle Busch now.
Yeah.
There's the pace car. You see him up there? Oh, no, nope, his window's blocking him out. But he's up there.
Well, Charles, we never really get your thoughts of things because you're punching buttons on production where you're being sarcastic behind the scenes. But got to ask you, what's your thoughts of what we've done with the spring division for the trucks and ARCA for the Monday, Thursday deal?
My thoughts are different of everyone else's, actually. I like the fact that we're doing it. However, next year if we do it, you won't find me here. And the reason is because I did vote to go to the Winter Series because this time of the year I'm more busy with real racing, so you might find me here or there, or they might get another producer. But I like it. But if they do it next year, you probably won't see me here, just because I'm usually too busy. But they may not even do it next year. I'm not sure. The reason we did it this year was to fill that gap, because if we didn't, we would have a huge gap of no racing that we normally were in. But they may, like I said, they may not do it next year, because we'll have all winter, and then we'll take off during the summer and come back in winter, just kind of reversing what we've done. So it's kind of up there. They may do it again, they may not. But again, I'll probably be taking the summer months off to focus on real racing and stuff like that, and potentially a job change. We'll see.
Job change?
Same company, just different role.
I got you. Well, I got a feeling we're going to see some drivers come down to pit road now, obviously.
To answer the question they asked us who we are wanting to win, I would gladly tell you, but I'm not going to. Not because I don't want to. Actually, it is because I don't want to. Whoever I pick seems to wreck out, so I don't pick wins anymore. Just go watch the last half of Monday's race. And I picked 3 different people, 2 wrecked out and 1 lost internet connection. So I don't think I'm allowed to pick winners anymore.
Yeah, so Kerry Barnes, my name is Wesley Outland without the T. Wesley. And Charlie is not Charlie at all, it's Charles.
I answered anything, and from now on you're going to be called Wesley.
Oh,
we're putting a T in your name.
Dude, they butchered my name. I've been called Wesley, Weslina, Wesley with the EA.
According to Facebook,
West.
you're Outland Wesley, so.
That's what I am now, yes, Outland Wesley.
I think you're the only person I know that's had like
last.
8 Facebook accounts, because they keep banning you for racing stuff.
It is 5. Get it right. It is 5. Don't add more than what it is. It's 5.
Post a picture of a race car. Got banned.
Got banned and appealed the decision. They got mad. I created another account and banned me again. I was like, what did I do? They got mad and ticked off and banned me because I created another account. I was like, dude, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to work? You don't want me to work on your stuff anymore? I won't.
Yeah, I mean, I basically use it for work, and that's it these days. But yeah, it's interesting.
And then I just caved. I finally caved and just said, okay, fine, I'll create a new one. So
I speaking of winning though, I am interested to see who's going to win. We saw Pinagaro up there. He won night 1 again. Tentatively, he actually won. There is no rule that says he has to show up. I make up a rule in my head that says if you don't show up for post-race, you forfeit your win. It's not actually a thing. So he did win. He is in Discord with us today. So hopefully if he wins, he won't bail out on us again. He is leading the race right now. And then James Vining in second right now. So, do you ever just want to root? I don't want to say he's the underdog really, but, I would love to see James Vining pull out a win here.
do you remember, what was it? Was it Dan Lowther, I think it was, whenever he finally won a Northwest race, and I think me and you called it. We were about in tears crying because we were just so excited for him. Because, I mean, we remembered all of the bad luck he had, for so long, and then finally broke through and won. I think it was here at Talladega, as a matter of fact. Remember, I think he had to win the race to make it into the playoffs back then, Charles.
Yeah.
He won here at Talladega, Dan Lowther did. And, that was an emotional night. Back to green, stage 2. Ready to carry this one to the finish here at Talladega on lap 23.
I mean, I remember it a little differently. I was eating an onion sandwich. That's why I was crying.
And onions.
Okay, so that even sounds disgusting for my standards.
Charles is in denial. He's in denial. He doesn't want to admit that he cried over a fellow man.
No,
I cried over my brother.
That was great.
I cried over my brother. I had tears in my eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We watch these.
I cried.
Yeah, we watch these same drivers week in and week out for, you know, in the main season, like 30 plus races on one day. So 60 races between the two. Yeah, so, you know, when you see them struggle and finally get that win, yeah, it is an emotional win for them and for, you know, us, because, you know, we really are kind of a family here for the most part. While they're not related, but we are still family.
No, you're exactly right. You're dead on it. We get an opportunity to see these guys and get to know them and follow them, and you know, you get to build a kinship with them. As here comes Pitangoro down to the inside. Look it out. Here comes the 10. Jake Pitangoro, the SRW, white and blue, black Chevrolet. Winner in the trucks on Monday. And here comes the Pacific Rim Chevrolet, now working his way up to inside the top 5. Maybe more. Devin West climbs. Jeff Stabnow, by the way, is in the lead as Alto powers on the inside out of the tri-oval.
Yeah, Jeff had a good run too on Monday. Did not end the way he wanted. Got collected into a thing as he's going to dip down, take his teammate with him, and they're going to take 1-2, and they're going to drop a few cars back. One thing we haven't seen here tonight, Wesley, that we did see on Monday, and that's a lot of 3 wide. We really haven't seen that. It's mostly been 2, so I'm interested. You know, it's been probably 6 years since I've touched a car on iRacing, but I'm curious, you know, how come this particular race we're running 2 wide, the trucks were 3 wider, and they just handled that much better, because I heard the trucks were like just a handful.
Under the outside behind him. Travis Barnes looking good. Keep an eye on that green and black car up on the top, battling the Gravedigger colors of Alto. Diary right now in third. Now second in 71. That's the black car. Solid black car as it dives from the top to the bottom and threw a block on Alto and almost made Barnes check up and behind him is McLeod. That could have been disastrous coming out of 3 and 4 there, Charles.
Yeah, they're getting a little dicey even right now. They're a little here, a little there, and you got the Gravedigger. He must be hitting the jumps because he keeps blinking in and out. Maybe that's when he hits a jump and he's in the air and nobody can see him. I don't know. Sorry, that's not the Gravedigger. It was another green car.
No, that's Travis Barnes.
Yeah, it was Travis Barnes.
Yeah.
I saw green and instantly went to Gravedigger. My bad. But yeah, Travis Barnes playing a little blink there for a minute. He is back now, but there is a new thing in iRacing. It's been in there for a little while now, but you blink too much, it will tell you to park it. It's not a Northwest rule, it is an iRacing rule. So you got to be really careful, make sure you got a solid connection. Because now we're going to go 3 wide.
Brave enough to go for it. Down to the inside. Here comes now Barnes. Can't block all the lanes. He'll darn sure try, though. Up top. Here comes Childress. Childress on the high side. He'll be the new leader. Bushwood, Ryan Bay, and Tyler King. And the 6 of Matthews. And the outside lane is working. Everyone else hung out to dry on the bottom in the middle.
And Wesley, you can answer this. You've been to the real tracks, and you know, again, I tell people I don't watch NASCAR much anymore. One, I just don't have time. But if you have the inside lane, the middle lane, and that outside lane, how many cars do we need in that outside lane? As you see, there's at least 6 or 7 right now to actually outpower that inside lane. That's usually so dominant.
Yeah, I mean, you need at least 4 or 5 cars, right? And you see it now that it's actually working because, you know, there's other times, Charles, that we've called races or me and Jeremy's in the booth, and you're lucky if you can get the outside to work. You're begging for something to work on the outside because everybody's catfishing on the bottom of the middle. Tonight, the outside's working in fine fashion. We got 3 lanes as we're quickly approaching halfway in Dega.
Yeah, it's getting nice up there.
Ray Fournier in trouble. Stacks him up behind him. Pinagoro, Devin West. And they all check up, and we still stay on the gas going to 3.
Yeah, you know, we talked about them beating the bang and pinballing each other, Wesley. I'm sure you probably played pinball back in your day. What you saw right there was when you get that pinball and the little bumpers you got to hit, we got the ball stuck on the bumpers real close to wrecking, but we didn't do it. We kept the ball in play, and we're still going because that just got real ugly for Ray.
Keep it on going. The roar of these cars working down towards halfway in another couple of circuits. You're on board now. Paul Newton. Driver of the Paul Newton Designs, number 27. He's got a cloud in front of him. They're zinging, they're zagging. Trying to punch in that position to clean and hold on to the top 10. As now, here comes Barnes. What a difference a lap makes, Charles. Now, Barnes is hung out to dry outside the top 10.
Yeah, we said it earlier in the beginning, you know, one lap you're in 20th, the next you're in 1st, and you're in 5th, and then you're in 20th. One lap can make a huge difference at these super speedways. And we're still green, but we're going to go take a look at something. This was Bryce Dickman just a second ago, and not sure. Whoa! How that didn't bring out caution, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, how did Bryce Dickman not trigger
Oh,
a yellow
you go.
flag?
No
Well,
cars
he's by
around.
himself. That's why. He's all by himself, and he's in the back.
I sometimes I wonder about the programming of iRacing, because there were no cars around after the crash happened, but there were cars around during it happened. So I guess you need more than was there to get the caution, but that's unfortunate for Bryce, as he's going to be probably out of this race at this point.
Halfway when they come to the line. 33 down, 33 to go. In this one tonight. 33 completed, 33 remaining. Just past halfway.
I will say this, Wesley, the race seems to go faster when you're announcing versus when I'm just sitting back in the back pushing buttons and eking pork rinds.
There you go. Top 5 for the moment. Childress, Bay, Grady, King, Matthews, Alto, Barnes, Ritter, McLeod, 48. Top 10 as we are in the second half here in Talladega.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here in Talladega. Childress, the leader. Childress up in front. Bay and Grady now top 2 as the cars work their way through 3 and 4. Charles Wooten in for Jeremy Stanley. I'm Wesley Outland. We have the Northwest Racing Series. Talladega, the wild card that could possibly shake up the ARCA Fun Spring Division Championship. And right now, Ryan Bay now showing his strengths to go back up in front in 29 there, Charles.
Yeah, this is going to get real interesting the later we get in this race, mainly because... No, oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Man, yep, caution's out.
I was about to say we've had more green than yellow. And I don't know. It might be a 50-50, but I think my thought jinxed that one.
coming.
Just a bumper hook.
Cautions, precautions, and there's the issue for the one up against the wall of Bobby Grady, McLeod, Dana Rogers, all involved in the 07, the 37. Go low, buddy, go low. That's Matthews.
And right there.
This is, go to the bottom. I miss you. Travis Barnes.
Just rubbed his bumper.
The hunter become the hunted.
He did. Rubbin's racing, and apparently Rubbin's wrecking, too.
And look at Josh Childress, man. I think Josh actually weaseled through this with not a lot of damage, Charles. Take a look at Josh Childress, the 39 car. Let's see on board, or at least around the front nose of his car, if he got any piece of it. He was right amongst that littered pack of cars dropping below the apron. I think he missed it. I don't think he's got any damage, Charles. Look at this.
We're about to go find out.
This dude just said, let's make a deal and I'll get through it.
He went way, way down.
Yeah, watch this, though. He's right amongst the storm. What? Look at this. He's 3 wide and Monkey in the middle. Got Newton behind him. Look at this now. Barnes in the green and black 10, 37 McLeod. Here comes down Grady in the 1. Maybe some damage on the right front. Maybe the left front got a little sheet metal. But look at Childress. He gets lucky here, Charles. Look at this. Dana Rogers almost into the driver door. Instead, he hits the right rear of the McLeod car. And the C's part for Childress. Look at this. He sideways locks it up and says, I'm okay. I'm okay.
How he managed that, I will never know.
Unbelievable. That might be the hell yeah moment of the race.
I didn't know we had one of those. But we're going to take it anyway.
Oh. Emmett Crow says, man, I wish I could be in there with y'all. This is wild. Great racing. Charles, you're killing it. Charles, you have a new fan. Emmett Crow, you're your new fan.
Well, about time he looks up to royalty.
I just spit out my Pepsi all over my mixer board. Damn you, Charles! We need to go to a break. I need to get a towel. Happy birthday, Mom!
Elevate your next event with our next level screens. Bring them closer to the action. Stunning LED displays for sporting events, concerts and festivals, corporate conferences, trade shows, or seminars. Captivate your audience. We deliver, set up, and let your crowd see every moment. Provide real-time content updates. Advertise to large audiences. And with our content services on site, reach maximum exposure. This is Done Right TV, LED screen rentals and sales. Call or visit us online. Bookings are going fast.
You don't just watch this kind of racing, you feel it. You feel it in your chest when the green flag drops, in the dirt hanging in the air. And when you can't be there in person, when the night's long and the engines fire somewhere miles away, that's where we come in. From the front stretch to your front porch, from the stands to your living room, the best racing you'll ever see lives right here. This ain't just a stream, it's the edge of your seat. So I might have to go buy a new mixer board, Charles. I don't know. It's a sticky situation right now. It's all I can tell you.
Well, they say it, don't spray it. He done sprayed it
By the
all
way,
over.
do you know what the letters FU mean? Abbreviated?
Yes. But I didn't know the bandit was here.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Everybody. Emmett Crow said that Charles is sounding great because he's been taking notes in LFRL from Emmett. Glad I could start rubbing off of him. The student just became the teacher. Wow. Shots fired. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I've been announcing on here long before he was slipping in oil at racetracks.
Hey, by the way, though. Hey, listen. Congratulations are in order, though. Where's my clapping at? There we go. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Congratulations are in order.
All I hear is you talking back.
Congratulations are in order because his wife, the teacher, and Emmett were able to go to Colorado, and they were able to go to the fertilization clinic, I guess. And they got a baby on the way, Charles. They got a baby on the way.
Well,
There's
congratulations.
gonna be a little crow.
A little crow.
A little crow, a little Emmett, a little crow.
Well,
so I'm happy for Emmett and Caitlin. I really am.
I'm happy for him too.
There you go. That comment about you taking notes off of him, though, man, that's classic. I love it.
Yeah. I'm just hoping the kiddo gets the talent.
I told you about giving him a chance, forget all that. Throw it out the window.
Yeah. We were talking about giving him a chance in the new series. And
We
now
were.
you're going to talk smack, so.
Talk smack? The teacher became the student? Oh, he's retracted now. Oh. He's like, whoa. I love you, Charles. Childress getting a bump from Barnes. Or, correction, Barnes getting a bump from Childress. Flip-flop that.
You know,
He says he loves you, brother. He says he loves you.
of course he does. Everybody does. I'm Charles.
I don't know about Zach Clark right now.
No, he don't. But oh, I think we're ready.
3 wide. Oh, baby. Look at Stab now up the middle. Come on, Stab now. Get back up there again. Oh, look out. Barnes in trouble. He turns into the pack. He collects scores. Ray 48. Son of a biscuit. Jeff Stab now collected. I had to pause myself for a second, Charles. I was about to say the other word. Oh, no. Caution out. Trouble back straight away.
That was probably the big one there. I'm not saying it was, but I'm saying I think it was. And there goes it.
Oh, boy. Nowhere to go for Paul Newton. There's your, you know what, Charles? James Fighting, really? I wasn't James Fighting with the ring. You just jinxed him again.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone's good at something.
Oh.
Well, there's he gets a little tappy tap to the rear, and you can see it. Everybody's trying to avoid. There is nothing they can do.
Look at all these guys crashing. Fournier, Newton. There is Vining, Nichols, Pinengoro, the Monday night winner. Okay, Pinengoro might be okay. I don't think he's that badly damaged. There goes the SRW Pacific Rim number 10 Chevrolet. And Jeff Stab now, I think you're okay too. Keep on going. Keep on going.
We're going to watch it from Jeff's point of view here. Whew. Where's Jeff? Oh, he gets turned.
He's okay.
With 10.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, that was fine. Oh, well, that one might do him. Whee! He's doing donuts.
Let's go on board with him and see what it's like in the cockpit. That's gonna be fun.
donuts.
Here you daddies.
There are a lot of people on pit road.
Wow. Yeah, I think everybody just come down pit road. What do you think?
I think they will. This is lap 42 of 66. It might be their money stop. I'm not sure what their fuel mileage is. I know in Monday it was 31, 32. So this could be their money stop of this race. With about 20-ish, 25-ish laps to go.
I think so.
Some Wrightsman's been on there a little while. We'll see. I say money stop. There's a lot of people on there that are probably just getting damage done fixed too. Because again, no fast repairs.
That's right. There is no fast repairs in this series. So like basically you have to like bring the car down pit road, take time to get it fixed. Hope that you get it right.
We should bring Jeff up and talk to him. We don't ever talk to Jeff no more.
No, I'm not talking to Jeff.
No,
I am not talking to Jeff. I am not going down that road. I am not.
Oh, we can't jinx him anymore. He's already been jinxed.
You know what? Let's bring in Jake Pitangoro. How about that? Let's catch up on this. Let's catch up on his interview from. Hey, Jake Pitangoro, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hey guys, how are you?
So I'm understanding that you did not fulfill broadcast media obligations on Monday night. No.
I bailed. It's brutal. I bailed. That's my fault. I feel bad. That's why I'm sitting in discard by myself here.
So listen, winning the race on Monday, man, how special was that, Jake?
That was awesome. I'm new to this league, so I don't really have any allies or anything. So I was kind of out by myself, and at Talladega, that's pretty tough. So I was pretty happy to get the win. You find the good drivers, the ones to draft with, obviously pretty quickly, and then you just roll with them. So it's all good.
Charles?
Well, I personally, I think he just didn't want to talk to me. I mean, I wouldn't want to talk to me either. So,
No, I heard you guys give me a hard time about my burnouts. I don't win many races, so I'm pretty new at the burnout thing. I'll stay off the grass next time. How's that?
Well, you can go in the grass. It's okay. But no.
Wait a second. Was he condemning you about your burnout for your victory, Jake?
Oh yeah, they would give me the high five salute gets tough when you're in the grass. They said.
I got you.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's kind of hard for some of them to keep the car straight when they got to hit him in the grass. But no, it was a good
you're gonna
win.
get hit in the grass, and then you're gonna get hit in the ass, literally. I mean, that's
right.
what the North high five.
You're gonna get hit no matter what.
Yeah. So, hey, what's your take of this race compared to the truck race, if you will, on Monday?
I'm having a little harder time. I mean, in the truck race, I qualified on pole, and then I got spun finishing the stage, went back to 28th, and then kind of clawed my way back up. So I'm just kind of staying in the back on this one. I can't seem to stay ahead of these wrecks.
There you go.
But I'm all repaired. I got 4 freshies and give them hell.
All right. There's the thoughts of Jake Pitangoro. We'll put him back in his little box by himself.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Jake. All by myself.
Well,
boy.
It's a good thing you got a good announcing career.
Oh, I was about to start breaking out singing Feed Jake. Do you remember the song Feed Jake?
No. I
You remember
Jake
the song
from State
Feed
Farm.
Jake? Not Brett Favre. Feed Jake. It's a song about a dog.
There's a song about a dog?
Yeah, Feed Jake. He's been a good dog. My best friend right through it all.
I've never heard this song.
It's a real song, dude. It's a real song. It's called Feed Jake.
Feed Jake.
Feed, food, feed Jake. Feed Jake. Jake Pitangoro, Jake. Feed Jake.
What are we feeding him? Cheeseburgers?
I think he's talking about feed the dog. If something happens to it, feed Jake.
Well, okay.
You never heard of that song?
No.
You never heard of the band Pirates of the Mississippi, the country, when country was country?
No, I heard Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, not no damn Pirates of the Caribbean. 22 to go as we're back to green at Talladega. Please tell me out there, audience, that I'm not the only one that does know the song. Like, seriously. VJ, Pirates of the Mississippi. It's a really good song.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that one. Whoa, what in the world's the 39 doing? I think he got shoved out of line. He's trying to find his spot back in. Did he get pushed out of line, or did he go back and take a quick look? I don't know if he got shoved out of line, or if
something happened, didn't it? Wow.
Yeah, if he chose to go down there. Yeah, it looked like he's kind of maybe barely, if got a tap at all, but something. He got shoved out of line there.
And then he's got to fight to get it back in line.
He is not. He's
still green.
He is in 25th position right now.
Yeah. And one time he was up, with the leaders, and now he free falls to the back from the penthouse to the outhouse. And no TP needed.
No, and I'm not saying that's the worst spot on the planet to be right now. So, he very well could be in a good spot. If there's a big wreck up here, he's not going to be in it now. So, if there's not a big wreck, well, then he might be out of luck. But, sometimes, hindsight's 20/20. It could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. We'll find out here later in this race.
By the way, don't forget to get signed up at Northwest Racing Series on Discord, but also on Facebook. And then join the group as Tyler King getting pushed from behind by, or Taylor Alto getting pushed behind by Tyler King. And trying to hold him off, goes to the inside, ducks up behind the back of Wygen's car. Oh, Garsko, let's leak. Goes below the apron. Remember, you cannot pass below the double yellow line, Charles.
Yeah, you do not. Well, you can't, and you don't want to either. That's a scary place to be going. Right now, it's not so bad. It's, not too much banking. Right about here, you don't want to be getting below that line anyway. That is how you get that car out of shape, and that's how we have the big one, especially up here with these top cars as tightly bunched as they are, as they go back to 3 wide.
I feel like Ben Kapler is got a man crush on Jake Peningoro. It's kind of scary, Charles. It's like the man crush that Emmett has on you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't blame him. Sometimes you just recognize.
Quiet night so far, Charles, as we close in under 20 to go. When do you think we'll see the big one?
I think we saw a half of a big one a little while ago, but, I think if we're going to see it, we're going to see here about 10 to go. I mean, when they really start to ramp it up. I'm calling it now. I don't have anything against either one of these. I think Gravedigger's going to just run over everyone because that's what Gravedigger does. I mean, he's born to do. Not saying he's going to wreck anyone. I'm just saying he's going to go to the front and crush the competition. But I think with about 10 to go, we're going to see a big one. But I think the 88's going to survive because he's Gravedigger. He survives things. He wins.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that, right?
Of course, I picked him, so I don't know how much that counteracts his rating as a Gravedigger.
Under 20 to go, 17 remain at the line. As they work their way back across the stripe. Hey, by the way, don't forget, next week, we are heading to the penultimate race of the season and going to a track that is a short track, Charles, that drives like a super speedway. That's the nice way to describe where the penultimate race of trucks and ARCA in the Northwest Spring Division will be. That is in the virtual cornfields of the Midwest at Iowa.
I didn't know where we were. I don't have the schedule pulled up, and you said cornfields, and of course then I knew it was Iowa. Anytime you mention cornfields, it's and going to be Iowa. We have done caution-free at Iowa before. Granted, cautions were accidentally turned off, but we have done it.
That.
So,
I remember that, actually. Yeah. Not saying that there weren't cautions, they just never threw the yellow flag.
Yeah. They threw the flag, went out after the green flag. He came back from the concession stand for the checkered flag, but, you know, I'm very interested to see how Iowa could go with, you know, we could go very few cautions, we could have a lot of cautions. We don't know. Iowa is one of those tracks, like you said, it really doesn't race how you think it would.
And it will be a fun one coming up, by the way, again on next Monday and Thursday. Iowa, and then the finale to wrap up the spring division after 15 weeks will be at Homestead, Miami, as we're 3 and 4 wide. Coming down to 15 to go, it's going to start to get a little unpleasant, if you will. Get unorganized, get chaotic as we head to the home stretch, Charles. Down the Alabama gang super stretch. Devin West to the lead now as they dive into 3.
Yeah, I think this is anyone's race right now. If you're on the lead lap, you've got a chance to win this race. Is right now the 5 of Devin West trying to get it. But again, you've said it, I've said it, we'll say it over and over again. You can be, as you call it, in the in-house to the outhouse. You can be leading this to not leading this in a matter of 1 lap. So just because you're out front right now doesn't mean anything. And right now, while Devin West is out front, he does not have any teammates up there to help him.
Very true.
But I don't know how you'd find a teammate in this mess of cars anyway. They're there somewhere.
Devin West inside. Quiet night for him as he has quietly worked his way back into the top 10. Taylor Alto, the Munster Jam, Great Digger Colors, has worked his way now back up into the top 5. So is Toby Ritter's quiet night for Clifford, the man who won trucks in Daytona. Aces high, ready to place his bets here in the Big T, looking now to climb in the top 10. And Stab now, by the way, sneaks back in 10th behind McLeod and Grady. And there's contact. Ryan Bay bounces off Alto. Everybody drops below the apron. Like Grady, like Ritters. And the 69 of Wygen. And we stay green as they go to turn 3, Charles. Unbelievable.
I don't know how that stayed green. I had a feeling we were about to see cars go flying every which direction into the fence, upside down, left to right, right to left, and it just didn't happen. It does go to show you the talent these guys have. They are single file now. My question is, how long are they going to stay that way?
Rumbles back into the corner into 1 and 2. Up high. There goes Tyler King, the Budweiser colors. Wygen on the inside. Vining on the bottom. Johnson up top. Here we go. Side by side to the back straightaway. As Tyler King, Ottenbacher, they now battle. This is on the outside lane.
Still battling up front. They didn't stay single file for too long. And that outside lane built back up and they are on the move. Now it's about an even split. Well, the inside's a little more organized. Jeff Stabnow decided he wanted to make it 3 wide. But I have a feeling Jeff Stabnow would love to push that 3 out of the way and get in front of him and get with his teammate of Devin West in the 5. Ooh, as the 50 almost gets to Jeff's back bump.
Toby Ritters now in the middle. Patience indeed as they dive back down into the corner into turn 3. Leak up high in the 50 car.
And I want to point this out, Wesley. As the caution comes out.
Yellow flag, trouble, racetrack. And
I'm not sure who it is.
20, whoever's in 20th position, they've crashed.
Looks like Bloom. Who were we
Dylan
talking about
Matthews.
earlier? Having his first win.
Paul Newton. Is it Paul Newton? I think it's Paul Newton. Paul Newton's in trouble, Charles. 21. And there it is. Oh, man.
Yeah, there was something that transpired here a little bit before this. A big something, apparently.
Ryan Bloom into the side of the driver door. Paul Newton into the side of Bloom's car. And there is
yep. He
a
got it.
driver, Caleb Garoy. And, oh, man, what a hit. Never flipped over, but he did get bicycled up in the air. Hard slam into the outside safer barrier on the exit out of turn number 4. And then another hard hit. We're going to go on board with Paul Newton, the guy we call the road course king. Trouble in turn 4 as we approach 10 to go here at Talladega. Watch this, Charles. Unbelievable. As we're going to go on board with Paul Newton. Ooh. Think you're clear? No control. No control of the car right there, Charles, as he comes off turn 4 on the apron of the racetrack before the pit lane.
Wheel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's exposed. It's all bashed. The alignment.
And that car is going to the toe.
He's
he
done.
has no control over it when he hit that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anybody can fix that at any time. You're talking, put it on the trailer. We're going to need to send it back to the shop to repair that thing.
We had 10 cautions on Monday night for the trucks. We're working our 7th caution now for ARCA at Talladega. Under 10 to go, 9 remaining. No, we're not talking. I'm not jinxing him.
We're not going to call him the winner. We're just going to talk to him. Let's talk
I'm not jinxing, but I'm not going to jinx him.
Yeah, you can. It's
Look where
okay.
he's at. He's in 3rd. He's in 4th. I'm not doing it. Every time
he's in 7th.
that I talk to him. No, he's in 7th. Okay, but every time I talk to him, something happens, and then it's my fault.
I'll talk to him.
Canada corner. Canada corner. Look at Quebec corner. Look at the road corner.
You bring him up. I'll talk to him. I'll jinx him.
No, I'm not doing it. You want to talk to him? You bring him up.
I'm
not doing it.
I can't see the room he's in.
You're not putting this on me, okay? This on you. All right?
You can do it. You bring him up. I'll talk to him.
Let's bring in Taylor Alto. How about the leader? Let's bring in the Munster, the Gravedigger car. Let's get his thoughts behind painting the car the way it is. How about that?
Chicken.
I'd rather deal with the wolf than the Sasquatch. Just saying. Hey, Wolf. Taylor Alto. It's the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Got a copy. What's up, guys?
Hey, man, so tell us a little bit about the reasoning behind getting the Munster Jam Gravedigger colors of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina's Dennis Anderson.
I think it'd be a perfect paint scheme for Talladega. Checkers or wreckers, pretty much.
Charles, that's actually a good answer.
I mean, it is checkers or wreckers. I'm waiting for him to get the little wheels off and get those big wheels on and start running over the competition. Just drive over them like Gravedigger would do. But you're leading right now. That's what matters. I don't know how a monster truck celebrates a win, but if you win, I hope we have a really good high five finish for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Is there any work going on between you and Josh and Troy to work together for Walters Racing to try to win this thing as teammates, or is it pretty much everybody for themselves now with the 1 to go coming up for a restart, Taylor?
We would like a 1, 2, 3 finish. Trying to get Josh up here, but I got Troy behind me, and we're going to try and get this.
There you go. Every man for themselves. Thanks for your time, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Walters Racing driver. There is Taylor Alto, the Wolf. Think of a little Duran Duran in my head right now, Charles. You know that song? And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Huh? I was kidding. I
Never
do know
mind.
that song.
You actually do know that one?
Yeah, I know that one. I know that band.
And I'm hungry like the wolf.
For the fans out there watching, for one, I apologize for the singing. Two, there is no way he's hungry like a wolf. He had like 24 sliders. There is no way you are hungry like a wolf.
That's a lie. I've not had no damn 24 crystal sliders, stackfuls, whatever you call them. I had 4.
Oh.
I've had 4. There's still 20 left.
Well, I didn't know. I figured by this point they were gone.
It'll last me for the weekend, buddy. I'll take them on the road with me. I'll eat lunch. I'll have a little breakfast in the morning with some eggs and sliders.
You're not going to put them in the fridge?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, how are you going to put them in the fridge in your car? Well, it is an electric car, so you can get you a little electric fridge.
Screw you, Charles. I don't have them. Oh my God, this guy. All right, everybody, we're getting ready for a restart. I don't have an electric car. It's 7 remaining. I don't really have a car yet till Branching Out Automotive gives me the cars back, you know. All right, here we go. Back it away. Whoa, Alto, big jump on the restart. He's got his teammate, Troy Daggett, behind him.
Yeah, I would say that one was probably planned out a little bit.
And you heard what he said. I got Daggett behind me. I'm going to try to go, but I got to try to find a way if I can bring in my 3rd car, my other teammate, if you will, for Walters Racing of Josh Childress. Josh right now still in the back.
Yeah, they want a 1, 2, 3 and a caution.
And caution.
Oh my God!
Big trouble.
That's the big
one.
one.
Wow. Yeah, there's the big one. I just said Josh Childress was in the back, and I jinxed him. You see what I'm talking about, Charles? Do you see how I jinx people? Do you see? Do you see?
Yeah, I see it. You jinxed Jeff Stabnow. He was involved.
No. You jinxed Jeff Stabnow.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Bobby Grady. Tom Wygent, the one. Holy wow. Wygent's car up in the air. So did the one at Grady. We got some flip counts here. Watch the one. Watch the 69. Tom Wygent. Who is that? No, that's the one. Is that the one or the 69?
That's Jason Leak.
Jason Leak flipped 2 in the 50?
No, the 69. Boom, right
3
there.
cars flipped. There were 3 cars that flipped. Oh, wow. There is Jason Leak upside down. Grady is upside down on the bottom. Audenbacher is sideways. And the 69 got a lot of hang time. Wow, take your pick. You just showed us the 50 of Leak. Let's see the 69 of Tom Wygent now. This is crazy. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
From another angle, and then we're going to go on board with him. Devin West crashed. Jeff Stabnow crashed. Toby Ritter, Dana Rogers. Look at this. Wow.
Barton's a little broken.
Oh, very broken. The one of Bobby Grady. Let's take a look at him. On board. He flipped violently. 3 or 4 cars got airborne in that big crash just a moment. Drivers involved: Jeff Stabnow, Jason Leak, Josh Childress, Devin West, Tom Wygent, Dana Rogers, Bobby McGrady. Bobby Grady. Watch this one. The one. The Hunter. Watch this guy. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Here we go. Down the back straightaway. On board with a 1. Ground the sky, wall, car.
That car is total.
Yeah, he's done. The Hunter Engineering Company #1 badly damaged. Other big cars involved in the crash as we get ready for a restart with still 4 laps to go. Well, 5 to go, under 5 to go now. They should get the 1 to go with 4 to go. We should get a restart here, Charles, with 3 to go. They are still on the regular scheduled distance.
Yes. Now, do we get to talk to Jeff now? He's already out of the race now. We can't jinx him any more than he already is.
You're horrible, Charles.
He's sitting on pit road. There, look at the fleet of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Like a
6.
junkyard.
From literally 13th place to 25th are sitting on pit road right now because of that wreck. It is a junkyard, and there go more coming in of the 8.
Hey, Jeff, I just want to let you know, Charles jinxed you and you crashed again.
I'm not surprised.
That is not true. I tried to get you up here to interview you. He wouldn't let me, so therefore, by not interviewing you,
trying to make me
jinxed
fold
you.
under peer pressure, and I told him no, I wasn't going to bring you in the box. I wasn't going to talk to you.
See, so we jinxed you by not talking to you.
It got a little rough up there. I didn't expect to make it.
Typical Talladega, you feel like, Charles? Jeff?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. There's not a lot of being careful up there.
Well, I just have to say, are you glad you're not? Well, you are in a 3D headset. So what's it like in a 3D headset when there's just cars everywhere?
All I saw was sheet metal.
What did you say? All you saw was sheet metal?
All I saw was sheet metal. Every window.
Yeah. I guess you'll be glad when the spring division's over, won't you?
I guess you just got to kind of take it for what it's worth, I think at this point in the season, my expectations aren't too high as far as finishing a race. Try to make it like halfway now.
Yeah, make it to the finish. I mean,
Halfway's better than no way. That is for sure.
Yeah. Are you done? Are you out, Jeff? Are you out of the race now? Like, are you finished?
I'm back on the track, but I'm pretty damaged. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. We'll see. I'm probably about 10 miles an hour off pace. Maybe I can get sucked in the draft and get a couple spots, but that's about it. More than likely, I'll lose the pack.
Cautions breed cautions. You never know, man. Hang in there. Something might happen for you.
Yeah, we still got 2 green-white checkers left. Pretty confident we'll find those.
Keep on rolling, baby. In the words of Limp Bizkit. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Charles' fault. I said don't bring him in. He said bring him in. No, don't bring him in. He's crashed. Just mentioning your name is bad luck for Charles.
Thank you. I'm good for something.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, Jeff. There you go. At least he's optimistic about it, right? He's not angry. He's got a smile on his face. That is the Sasquatch, by the way, of the Northwest. Or is Charles the Sasquatch? Who's the Sasquatch? You and him both, right? Y'all come up with the logos, right? Don't you do it? You and him together?
Yeah. We usually sit there and be like, would this get Wesley talking? And then we're like, yeah, I would, so let's do it.
I hate you.
It's all about piquing the interest.
All about roughing the feathers.
Yeah, I'm a pop star. What do you expect?
Oh, well.
I make a
Back
good
it away,
chili because I
everybody.
stir all the ingredients.
You did what now?
I make a good chili because I stir the pot.
Heard that.
Well, I said the 88's going to win, and so far he hasn't been wrecked out. So maybe, never mind. Gosh.
Well, here comes overtime.
Oh, poor Jeff Stabnow. I think he was involved again. Oh no,
Man,
Pinagoro.
If he crashes this time, like, this is your fault.
Oh, somebody went flipping.
I'm gonna be like, This is his fault, everybody.
Who was that went rolling? That was a 71. I don't even know who the 71 is, to be honest. There we go. That car took a tumble, and I mean tumble, like a rock tumbler. There you go, Wesley.
From another angle. Oh, boy.
Stuck the landing, though.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
Toby Ritter's involved in it. There were Jake Perigoro. There was a lot of drivers involved in that one. Wesley, we're not going to have too many left here shortly.
Cars are running out, that's for sure.
You know, I've discovered something about announcing a race.
What is that?
Well, when I announce the race, I have to be here and talk and carry on conversation versus when I'm producing, I get to sit back and push buttons and eat my ice cream and, you know, say random things to you about eating ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't get to do that when I'm actually announcing. It's fun, but I don't get to eat my ice cream or my pork rinds or my honey. I forgot what they're called now. Yeah, those Fritos that are like the honey flavor.
Yeah, whatever you said. Yeah. Fritos with the honey flavor.
Yeah, like honey barbecue.
Talking about the honey barbecue, the honey
Yeah.
barbecue Fritos? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
those are good. Yeah, they're good.
I got like 6 bags of them.
Why do you have... You know what? You talk about me and my bagfuls. You got a big 3 big bags of that stuff?
No, 6. Well, yeah,
six
that'll also last me a month. So I buy my groceries a month at a time. Well, most stuff. Like canned goods and stuff. Then every other week when I get paid, I do, like, you know, meat, stuff like that. Perishables, as they would say. You know. I'm just like you. We buy in bulk. You went to that Crystal place or whatever and said, you know, give me the family 24 combo. I'm going to eat on it for 6 months.
Yes.
It's just how we roll. You
Not
buy in
6
bulk.
months, though, you now.
Okay, maybe 6 hours. 3 days.
Well, we're getting ready for overtime now.
Yeah, overtime it is. Hopefully 1 overtime. Let's contain it, boys. We don't need 2. We have them, but we don't need them.
That's right.
I don't know, if we're being honest, how we could possibly get a second overtime. There's only 11 cars on the lead
this
lap.
is the first scheduled overtime.
Yeah.
Because we were still on the regular scheduled distance. Now we're on overtime. Now this is overtime. Living on overtime. Living on... Remember that song, Tulsa Town?
So for some reason, the timing and scoring shows Gary Nichols is doing 172 miles per hour.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure how that is when he's sitting on pit road.
He's not doing 100... How is he doing 170 miles an hour?
I don't know. That's what the timing and scoring says, though.
Who is?
It said Gary Nichols was.
It updated.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, we've only got, looks like about 15 or so cars that are left on track out of the 36. So over half this field has retired for tonight. So, I don't know. You think we'll see that second green-white checker?
No, I mean, this is the first attempt.
Yeah, but will we see
coming
the second
up?
one?
So I got a feeling we probably will. I really do. I don't think it's done yet. I think we will. If you're asking me, yes, I do.
Well, look who's sitting in second, though. Troy Daggett. Could Troy Daggett get the win? Really haven't talked about him a lot here tonight, other than we were talking about when he got his first win. But other than that, we haven't mentioned him. He slowly crept his way through all the chaos that was this race, and just snuck in there like a little ninja and got into second place.
There you go. All right, we'll get ready to try to turn these guys loose again. We will see 2 attempts at overtime. This will be attempt number 1 coming up with Taylor Alto, the Wolf. Troy Daggett alongside on the outside at row number 1. These are teammates, by the way. I got a feeling though you throw all that out the window there, Charles, as you go to the finish of this one. Every man for himself.
Yeah, at this point, I have no teammates. You know, you're my friend, but you're a teammate, but I ain't working with you at this point, you know, especially now coming up on, you know, the one to go very shortly. Nah, all bets are off. I want to win the race. You know how it is. You want 1, 2, 3. Just that order in 1, 2, 3 may be a little different.
That's exactly right. Back straightaway. Taylor Alto holding on to the point. Long will that work though? Here they come into 3. The push. Into the corner, up high, Garski. Remember what happened last time? Tim Garski got himself up in the front for the finish of a race at Pocono with Paul Newton. Here they come to the line, playing blocker, Daggett, Alto, cross the stripe, white flag presented by CRN 1 to go. Charles, this is it. 1 attempt at overtime. The race to the flag is on next time by.
Yeah, it's going to get real interesting. Garski really filled a hole that wasn't there earlier, and he got away with it. I don't know if we're going to see a gutsy move like that again, but yeah, they're getting a little dicey here coming down the backstretch.
Coming to 3. Cars up high, way up top. There goes the 38, a little wiggle there, down to the bottom. Teammates right there with Troy Daggett, Taylor Alto. Car on the wall. Garski in the fence again. Another misfortune and bad luck for Garski on the final lap of a race. Like Pocono. Here they come to the line at Talladega.
Oh, it's Daggett.
Troy Daggett left Alto, his teammate, out to dry. And Troy Daggett's going to draft around the Wolf. Troy Daggett wins at Talladega.
He did exactly what he needed to do.
Troy Daggett at the line picks up the victory by 0.03. Unbelievable. Walters Racing deciding to finish, and poor Wolf Taylor Alto. I know can't be mad with second. Nothing's wrong with silver, but my goodness, Troy Daggett literally set that up to perfection. I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you until it's the last corner. Oh, by the way, it's every man for himself in the tri-oval. You pull out a line, you take it a win. You took the win away from Alto. And Troy Daggett, his teammate, they'll celebrate at Talladega 1 and 2.
Yeah, all you can say is what he said. He played it perfect. He did what he had to do, what he needed to do.
I mean, he really did.
And now he's making the most perfect donuts I think I've ever seen. And
perfect donuts. You kind of criticized Jake Pinagoro's donuts on Monday night, right?
Well, we didn't see any donuts. They were in the grass.
They were in the grass. Well, it looks like he's making some
now he's making 8. Now his 2 donuts are smushed together.
Yeah. And now the Northwest High Five Salute is coming up. Here comes cars, full speed ahead.
There's one car coming. That is it. There's nobody at two.
Is it Taylor Alto?
I don't know. He's retired. He's in the pits.
What's up with these guys? Don't they know that they have the high five salute? Like, what's up with that?
I don't know. We got. Oh, well, there went one. Oh, there you go. We got one hit, and it was a one-hit wonder.
You're denied entry.
I think that's going to be all she wrote.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
there it is. Oh, wow. There's Gary Nichols, the pole man.
We're going to have to have a working on these high five salutes.
We have to talk to them, right? I mean, this is definitely they've kind of slacked off a little bit lately.
Yeah, we'll have a talk with them about how they. Well, I will say this in their defense: there's only 15 of them left out of the 36, so there wasn't too many left, and they did wreck there at the end. So we probably only had about 10 cars that might have been able for the salute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it is time to take a look at the finishing results here at Talladega. There it is. Troy Daggett. Jake Penagoro won, of course, on Monday. Troy Daggett wins tonight. Taylor Alto, both teammates for Walters Racing, finishing 1 and 2. Dylan Matthews will finish third. We'll look at some of the other information at the end of close to 200 miles. 11 lead changes with 11 different drivers. How about that? 9 cautions, 27 laps. Stephen Paulison, hard charger, 28. Ryan Bay up 22 laps tonight. He led the most laps. Brian McLeod, fastest man. Gary Nichols from the pole. Here's your results from Talladega. Daggett is the winner. Alto, Matthews, as we mentioned, the podium we'll talk to next. Ray Partridge, what a solid run for him in top 5. Tyler King as well. Paulison, Rogers, West, Smith, and even Jeff Stabnow. Charles bounces back and finishes in the top 10.
Yeah, and I wish I could help you run them. I still can't see the results. They're so small. For the rare, they're so small on my screen. I just look for cars, so I can't even see text.
Sean Brightsman, Josh Childress, Gary Nichols, Garski, Guy Johnson, that's Brett Johnson. Top 15, along with Johnson, Barnes, Bay, Dickman, and Toby Ritter's the Daytona truck winner. Finishes in the top 20. Ryan McLeod, Jake Penagoro, the Monday night winner in the trucks, finishes 22nd tonight. Devin West, Tom Wygett, the big one, took out those guys along with Bobby Grady, Jason Leake, John Audenbacher, James Vining, Ryan Balloon, Paul Newton. Another disappointing night for him. Ray Fournier, top 30. Ray Fournier, Frank Harris, Brian Barnes, Kyle Matthews, Devin Matthews, Seth Cooper at the end of an hour and 30-something minutes, 36 minutes, one overtime to decide it. There was sim time left of 6 minutes, and they were able to finish the race. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will talk to Troy Daggett, Taylor Alto, and Dylan Matthews, and wrap it up from Dega. Get you ready for Iowa next.
Elevate your next event with our next level screens. Bring them closer to the action. Stunning LED displays for sporting events, concerts and festivals, corporate conferences, trade shows, or seminars. Captivate your audience. We deliver, set up, and let your crowd see every moment. Provide real-time content updates. Advertise to large audiences. And with our content services on site, reach maximum exposure. This is Done Right TV, LED screen rentals and sales. Call or visit us online. Bookings are going fast.
Welcome back to Talladega as we have wrapped up the therapy of Talladega. One overtime finish. Charles Wooten in for Jeremy Stanley. I'm Wesley Outlaw. Let's go to victory lane and bring in Troy Daggett. Troy, well played, sir. Teammates working together until the tri-oval and then the move around. Alto. Just did it on your own as well, might I add. Normally that's brave to push out a line by yourself with no help, especially on the outside. But you made it work. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's what the plan was for those last remaining restarts. We both were up front, trying to hook up and get to the front. I was going to push them all the way if we had the cars behind us, but I saw we had a big old spacing, and I saw the travel. I'm like, oh, we'll take a shot, and either way, it's going to be a 1-2 finish. So, but took a shot, and it worked out.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. I'm not used to it. Troy, just this track in general, we come to these super speedways, you know, it's a crapshoot, you know, you've had success, you know, but just what do you got to do coming into a race like this? What's the mental preparation for, well, it could be a caution fest and, you know, I could end up upside down on lap 2, or it could be in victory lane.
Yeah, coming here, you got expect the unexpected. Depends on where I qualify at. If I qualify as front, I want to stay up front most of the race and try to avoid the wrecks. Or if I'm in the middle to the back, I want to stay towards the back and do my best to avoid the wrecks. I got in a couple little fender benders, got some damage fixed, but we managed to keep it straight at the end.
It's a pretty special one for you, Troy.
Yes, it is. I mean, I've been racing this league for a while now. I've always been good at Talladega and Daytona, but always at the end, I always find some way to mess up, throw a bad block or something like that. This one feels good to be able to redeem myself.
All right, brother. Got anybody you want to thank sponsor-wise?
Yeah, I'd like to thank FS Fabco, Nautical Marine, LSRTV, you, and Cody and Wesley for producing this. Sean and Jeff for putting on the league. My wife, Michelle. My kids, Megan and Sadie, for helping me get on here and race. My teammates, Walters Racing, Taylor and Josh Childress, Taylor Alto and Josh Childress. And congrats on Taylor and Dylan on the top 3.
There you go. There's the thoughts of Troy Daggett, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in the Northwest Fun Series. 47 starts, now 2 spring victories, 8 top 5s, 18 top 10s for the man in the number 99. Let's grab the Wolf, Taylor Alto, rocking the Gravedigger colors for Munster Jam. And Taylor, you survived, but the Wolf kind of... Was you expecting Troy Daggett to jump out of line and pass you? I know you guys were teammates. Obviously, nothing wrong with a second place. Surviving this track, obviously, in that grim-looking Grim Reaper car.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Congrats to Troy, but he definitely owes me a cheeseburger and a beer after that. Stealing the win.
You know, I was waiting for the moment that you put that thing into like monster truck mode and just drove over everyone and called it a day. But I just want to give a shout out to the awesome creativity of the paint job. Obviously, second, you know, everybody wants to win, but overall, considering what we saw behind you in this race, you know, are you happy with the second and that you didn't get involved with the chaos that was the back half?
Yeah, I got lucky.
All right, buddy. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors, and we'll see you next week.
I'd like to thank Wally's House Booze, my teammates, this whole league, and you guys doing the interview and the TV. Thank you, guys.
There you go. Taylor Alto, everybody, up 26 spots, and Taylor Alto will settle for the number 2 position here tonight, of course, at the virtual Talladega Super Speedway. Just looking at some of the information on Alto now. In 11 races, he has his first ever top 5 and his second top 10 for the Wolf right there. So close winning as well. Dylan Matthews up 15 spots will finish in third. Dylan, man, I think this is the first time we've ever talked to you, sir. Your take of tonight's events here at Talladega.
It was an absolute unit of a race itself. Everything, everywhere, anything. You just had to do your best to avoid everything and stay out of it, really.
Well, most people aren't going to know where I'm about to say, but we always come in here pre-race, and I go down there and hang out with y'all's team, and we cut up and have fun, and and stuff. But right now you're sitting in third. You got the podium in the interview. Anything you want to give to the other Matthews? What he needs to do to get up here and talk to us? Because you just not all in fun. Just give him some pointers. What does he need to do to get up here and be in the booth?
I think that he's going to need a little more time on the sim here, and I think we're going to have to bring him over to my house or vice versa, because it's not a real car, and we're going to have to teach him how it's done.
Well, there you go to the other Matthews. Come on over to his house. He'll teach you how to get to the podium. Wesley, back to you.
Shots fired, I guess. I don't know how to really answer that. So,
all love.
There you go. All right, buddy. Well, there's the thoughts of Dylan Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, he will finish in the number 3 position. What a good, solid run for this guy. 18 starts now. His first ever, actually, correction, second top 5, third with a 6 top 10 now for the driver of Dylan Matthews. So still trying to find that first ever win, but a good, solid top 5, top 10 for the driver there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up our coverage here tonight from the virtual, of course, Talladega Superspeedway. Next week, we're going to Iowa. It will be for the, of course, penultimate race of the season in the spring division, round 14 at Iowa. Charles, it's been fun taking a trip down memory lane, calling a race with you like we did back in the old days, sir. Your take of Talladega. We get ready for Iowa, and we'll be doing that on Monday and Thursday with Trucks and ARCA next week.
My take of Talladega was, an overall a good race, a little chaotic at points. Jeremy, I don't know where you are. Hopefully everything's okay, and if you just fell asleep, it happens. But please come back, because I want to go back to eating ice cream behind the scenes where I can just say random things, and nobody hears them unless you're on the radio.
Unless you're on the radio. That's why you need to check out WeAreCRN.com and the CRN app on Mixler as well to follow along with the shenanigans that Charles does to Jeremy and myself when we are live on the air. So, nonetheless, fun time. When it's all said and done, pulling out a line, Troy Daggett makes the move by the Wolf, Taylor Alto, and wins at Talladega. We will be back next Monday for Trucks at Iowa. It is the short track that drives like a super speedway in virtual Newton, Iowa for the penultimate race of the Northwest Spring ARCA Truck Division. As always, Northwest Racing Series on Facebook, on Discord. Join them. Get signed up for the Fall National Series that's quickly approaching in September, October. And by the way, at Northwest Racing Series on the group chat, once you follow the official Facebook page, at CRN Sports, at LSRTV on social media as well. For Sean Breitzman, John Annenbacher, and, of course, Jeff Stabnow, everybody behind the Northwest Racing Series. For Mr. Charles Wooten on production and color, in for Jeremy Stanley, I'm Wesley Outland. Enjoy the rest of your July summer weekend, and we congratulate, again, Troy Daggett, second win of his career tonight, getting it done in the Spring Series at Talladega. We'll see you next week in Iowa.